soft, chewy, golden bagels at home. Here's how I make mine from scratch. I'll be using a KitchenAid mixer. It's not necessary, but it does make it easier. And I'm going to add 3 1/3 cups of very warm water along with 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast, 1 1/2 teaspoons of sugar. Mix everything together and let it sit for 10 minutes until it gets a little frothy. Then right into that bowl, I'm going to add 7 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 teaspoons of salt. I'm using Celtic, 4 1/2 teaspoons of light brown sugar or honey, and mix it for 5 to 7 minutes. This dough will be a little tacky, and that's perfectly fine. After I let it rest, I'm going to grab some parchment paper and lightly flour it, and your dough should have doubled in size. I'm going to add some more flour, and then I'm going to start dividing up my dough into little balls. I'm going to try to get 12 or 13 little balls. You can make them all the same size. I like to have different sizes for the days I want smaller bagels or bigger bagels. What I'm going to do is roll it up into a little ball and then start puncturing a little hole in the center and rolling it out. I also like to flour the center so it's just easier to roll out and expand. But I just fold the dough in half in a bunch of circles and then make a little ball and then puncture the center. I'll try to slow it down a little bit so you can see, but it's super simple to do. Once they're shaped, I'm going to cover and let these rest for 20 minutes. Then in a big pot of water, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of brown sugar and bring that to a boil. I'm going to boil the bagels 1 minute per side, and while I'm doing this, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I skipped the egg wash step, but if you'd like, you can whisk 1 egg together and then brush that on top of all of your bagels. For toppings, add whatever you'd like. I'm doing cheddar cheese, everything but the bagel seasoning, and cheddar cheese and Parmesan cheese. My kids absolutely love cheese bagels. I baked these for 30 minutes and they came out absolutely perfect and golden. I ended up with 13 bagels. These are going to last me most of the week, and whatever I don't use, I'm just going to put in a Ziploc bag and throw in the freezer.